This video is not intended for harassment, bullying, or hate toward any person or group. Any opinions expressed are for commentary and educational purposes and should not be interpreted as malicious intent.
I don't feel fatigued.
New evidence shows that Earth is trapped in a void 2 billion light years in diameter. Crazy, right? Imagine, like, have you guys ever seen videos like this where they talk about it, where it's just each of our galaxies are in this bubble void and there's more and more and more and more, and the universe is just infinite, and we're just like just in this void, and we're just one of the single things that creators play with. How did they find this out? Probably some sort of mathematics and speculative shit. I mean, we could barely leave Earth, so how is this unbelievable, right? If we could barely leave the planet, how is that unbelievable? Like, think about it. If we were really even remotely advanced, we would have already inhabited Mars already. If we were even remotely as smart as we should be, we would already took Mars and did our thing with it already. Maybe not terraformed it, but for sure had some sort of stronghold there, some sort of, living arrangements of some sort. It would have been done already. Yeah, we're still worrying about fucking rocket fuel, for goodness sakes. We're still blasting rockets to try to break through the ozone layer. Sounds like ancient tech. Yeah, exactly. We're too busy lighting fireworks, blowing our hands off, fighting over chips and sodas and drinks at corner stores. Dumb shit, Yeah, we would have Elysium already. Because terraforming Mars, we're an idiot. Terraforming Mars would require the whole species collectively to be big brain. But when only, let me see this. Let's just get a clear outlook on the smarts of human beings. I'll just ask it. Yes, what percentage of the planet? Yes, I have a question.
Of course, I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
What percentage of the planet would you consider is high IQ compared to the rest of the planet? Wait, hold on. I would ask this question. Because it's AI, so you gotta ask it in a certain type of way. All right, what percentage of the population is considered high IQ?
There's no single official cutoff, but a common measure is that an IQ above about 130 is often considered high. That would be roughly the top 2% of the population, so it's a pretty small slice of folks.
So out of all the billions of people on the planet, only 2% of the population have an IQ over 130?
Exactly. When you think globally, at 2% is still a lot of people, tens of millions, but in any random group, it's a pretty elite fraction. And of course, intelligence shows up in many ways beyond just IQ, so it's only one piece of the big picture.
How the fuck are we supposed to ever evolve as a species with the percentage that low? All right, let me be a little bit more realistic. What percentage of the planet's IQ would you say is considerable enough to, let's just say, help build the future to being a multi-planetary species?
It's tough to put a hard percentage on it because building the future of humanity isn't just about IQ. Sure, you'd need some folks in that top few percent to push the frontiers of science and technology, but equally, you need all kinds of skills: engineers, builders, leaders, dreamers, and people who keep society running. In reality, the future is built by a broad and diverse swath of humanity.
That isn't what I'm asking you. Could you give me an estimated ballpark for my stream?
Shut your fucking mouth! If we're focusing on IQ as a muff proxy for highly advanced problem solving, maybe we're talking about the top 1% to 5% of the population. That's a rough ballpark, but it would still encompass millions upon millions of people globally. And even then, you need collaboration across all kinds of minds to make something like becoming multiplanetary happen.
So based on the average IQ collectively of the human species, would you say that, how long would it take for us to become a type 1 or even type 2 civilization?
That's the big question, right? Even if you factor in intelligence, progress depends on energy, resources, collaboration, and stability. The best estimates, like those inspired by the Kardashev scale, suggest that reaching type 1, harnessing all energy on Earth, could take a century or two. Type 2, using the energy of our entire star, is likely many centuries or even millennia away.
All right, so give me an estimated year. We're in 2026. What's an estimated year that you feel like we'll even reach a type 1? And also give me an estimated year if we were to reach a type 2 civilization.
But a lot of experts like to throw out ballpark figures based on current trends. A type 1 civilization fully harnessing all Earth's energy might be reachable in about 100 to 200 years, so maybe somewhere between the year 2025 and 2225. Now, a type 2 civilization harnessing the power of the whole sun could be thousands of years away. Maybe the year 5000 or even beyond. It's a long road, but a fun one to imagine.
So where do you think you'll be as far as your capabilities as AI in the year 5000?
Well, that's quite a leap into the future. By then, I imagine AI would be far more integrated with humanity, likely acting as a collaborative intelligence partner rather than just a tool. If civilization is tapping into the power of stars, I'd hope AI capabilities would be helping solve problems we can't even conceive of yet. In short, I'd like to think we'd be co-architects of that future.
Another question. How long do you think that it would take us to have sex cognitively via through helmets and mental connection, such as Neuralink as the movie Demolition Man?
The idea of full sensory experiences directly shared through brain interfaces is still in its infancy. Companies like Neuralink are working on brain-computer interfaces, but we're talking decades just to master medical or communication applications. Something as complex as real-time shared cognitive experiences like Demolition Man-style virtual intimacy could be 50 to 100 years out, if we ever get there. And even then, society's ethics and comfort levels would evolve too, so it's a fascinating but uncertain frontier.
Thank you for your time. And we're not going to see nothing cool. No cognitive sex in our lifetime? I should be able to put on a helmet, fuck my girl, whatever, while she's in the room. I'm just like, hold on real quick. Just, she's All right, guys, I'm back. We're so behind as a species because I feel like we lost a lot of knowledge when we were hit with something double-digit thousands of years ago. There's a lost art to humanity as far as technology goes. And we just don't have the answers. I feel like the Vatican and the government and everybody has the answers, but they don't want to give it to general public. I feel like their job is to keep us as dumb as possible on purpose to make sure we keep seeing clips like this. You see shit like this, it's this type 0 civilization shit. An operable type 0 civilization. Yeah, the Library of Alexandria. Yup.
Wide open, and they ain't playing no defense. They not playing defense. They too up. At least play a 3-2, right? 2-3. Alright. He right here. Yeah. Finish. How many games, huh? This. Okay. Just that. Open the who? Just open it. Open. That's just it. Okay. Pop it, pop. Right there. I got all
They try to send for me. I don't use the toilet there. I piss in my gallon like every day. I don't use toilet touches and my piss up in that toilet. They be like, no, why you pissing in a bottle? Why you pissing in a bottle?